The Red by Night comes from a quote from our local area in the Black Country, which was black by day, red by night. And it means the smoke made from the foundries in the Industrial Revolution caused the sky to go red, and that's where the quote comes from. So we use that as we all come from the Black Country, near enough.
Yeah. Valid answer.
Yeah?
Yeah? Yeah, it is a valid answer.
Yeah. What do you guys think of the name?
I think it suits. I mean, at one point, I thought we should change the name.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, I think when Ollie and Em joined, but I think it's not that it grew on me. It just, I think we were trying to look for something new, and I think changing the name was something we kind of thought would make a difference, but it doesn't at the end of the day. And it's a good name because it's got that 3-syllable thing, Red by Night, which if you look at a lot of famous bands, they have that kind of thing in it, which for some reason works.
It's too iconic as well, yeah. It's
iconic for us.
And you can shorten it to RBN, so it's like...
It would sound weird if we were called something else now as well.
Yeah, it
wouldn't suit us, yeah.
No, yeah. And red's a good colour.
It is, yes.
Looks good on this.
What music and musicians have influenced your sound?
We'll start with them.
Alright, so for me is the bass player. I mean, obviously I grew up listening to a lot of just like classic rock and metal. So I think, bands like, Sabbath, Judas Priest, but then also listening to other things like a lot of funk artists. I really like a lot of funk bass players like Lewis Johnson, people like Bernard Edwards, and then like alternative rock as well. So bands like Nirvana, Pearl Jam, the grunge kind of sound, and bands like Incubus, Incubus, and some I really like Aussie bands as well. I really like Carnival. They're great. That's a great band. John Stockman. But my favourite band at the moment, and probably of all time for me, is King's X. And they're not a very well known band, but I really love them. And their bass is called Pinnick. So yeah, that's all I gotta say really.
Joseph.
Well, for me, because obviously I sing as well, I have different types of influences. I have songwriting influences, which I'd say is mainly like Kurt Cobain, Nirvana, John Lennon, the Beatles. And then probably for my guitar playing, it's definitely got to be Stevie Ray Vaughan. It's the biggest influence for me. But I also like to play a lot of Eddie Van Halen stuff. And just mainly like classic rock solos and stuff in general have inspired me in my guitar playing. But yeah, Stevie Ray Vaughan is probably my biggest influence.
For me, at the minute, I'd say the Rev from Avenged Sevenfold, but previously I've had, loads of influences such as, Neil Peart from Rush, Stuart Copeland, loads and loads of really famous drummers, and I've just kind of grasped their playing and put it into mine, and that's it, yeah.
I think in my guitar playing, it comes a lot from, it's developed over the years. So I started I always say the same thing, is that I started liking Queen and Brian May, which I always say I don't know why, but I just did. And I think I picked up a lot of stuff learning things that he plays, because he plays a lot of really melodic stuff that isn't or at least as far as I can tell, just to a scale, and it suits the songs. And I think that helps me in my playing, because I like playing to the song rather than just soloing over it like crazy. But I still love that Eddie Van Halen stuff and all that as well, and I've learned loads of that. And I think I don't write a lot, but the stuff that I do write, I think it's influenced by all kinds of things, even from what is it, Alice in Chains to Limp Bizkit, and then even country stuff, which is I guess kind of what grunge is rock country. So yeah, there's a range of things.
What does Birmingham mean to your sound?
So many bands have come out of Birmingham. It's basically the home of metal. Bands like Black Sabbath, Judas Priest, pretty sure Iron Maiden as well.
Yeah.
So all those kind of bands which really kind of have shaped the musicians around us. Oh, and Led Zeppelin. How can I forget Led Zeppelin? They have shaped the bands around us and the people around us, and that's indirectly influenced us. And it's just the history behind it.
Yeah.
So it's
the music scene in Birmingham has always been huge. I think it's, especially for people like us, like young kids, it's a great starting place because of all the, like Em said, all the other bands that have come out of Birmingham and all that stuff. And people in Birmingham most of the time are very like accepting to young bands, and they're ready to listen and hear what you have to play. So as a place, it's a good opportunity for us to kind of build and grow. So yeah.
How much do you rehearse? And what are the rehearsals like?
We rehearse once a week at Uproar here in Birmingham. But I suppose, some gigs can be seen as rehearsals as well. So, yeah, it's 1 hour a week for 3 hours, 7 till 10.
We would rehearse more if we could, to be honest. So
we would.
I mean, and like Ollie said, the gigs are rehearsals, so the more you gig, the more you get better at, like, you can, it's all playing the songs is fine, but then actually performing is a whole other thing, so that's
Have to get around college as well.
Yes.
So,
Getting around our school studies and stuff is another thing.
nightmare.
No, you're pretty calm and controlled, but as teenage friends, you can be pretty chaotic at times. How do you make sure to focus during gigs?
Well, probably from our parents makes us calm down.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for them, we'd be like chimpanzees playing on stage, probably.
Yeah, it'd be ridiculous.
Yeah, we wouldn't be getting anywhere as well. Like, it's so hard to just like book gigs as well, because you've got so much other kind of commitments. Having someone else, helping us with it.
Yeah, they're
Really
massive
useful.
help.
So,
Massive
yeah,
help.
We couldn't do it without parents and help and all that. I don't know how other young bands do it, but I think it's literally impossible to do it without the help of parents, especially at our age.
Yeah, you can't drive.
Yeah.
You can't,
Yeah.
Yeah, Theo can't drive.
As you mentioned, you get a lot of help from your parents. Can you tell us a bit more?
They're kind of like our roadies, I suppose. Yeah.
They're literally over there right now.
And our
Just
personal
optional.
bank, I'd say.
Yeah, and without them, it wouldn't be possible.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they provide all the gear and all the transport.
Yeah.
And like my dad provides all the PAs for the gigs we do where we can't have one, and he's doing the sound for this. So it's really important that you have parents like that to help you.
But as well, how like supportive they are as well. It's not like they're kind of just a bit iffy about it. They're like really committed.
Oh, yeah,
as if we are as well. So it's really great.
Well, that's what makes it so good. Is like some parents are like they're willing to sit to hear you out and see it, but then it's like acting on it is a whole other thing, and that's what our parents do, which is different. Is they actually put the effort in, like stay up and help us, and drive us hours out to these gigs and all sorts. So.
It's like they recognise our vision, but they also they help us out, and they've given us our like musical influences a lot of the time as well.
Yeah.
So I would say like they're the grounding for our music.
What are some crazy things that have happened during gigs?
I remember at the what was the place called? There's one in Shrewsbury.
Albert Shed.
Yeah, Albert Shed.
Yeah.
Right by your pedal board, there was a very drunk woman that just spewed all over the stage. That was ages ago now.
Yeah.
And then some random guy just randomly gave you 20 quid.
Yeah, someone threw money at me and it landed on my guitar, and like I didn't even think about it. I just picked it up and put it in my back pocket and went like, yeah, cheers. Which I guess you would do if you got money thrown at you, so it's alright.
Yeah.
Do you have any dream venue you'd like to play at?
Ooh.
You start.
Are you sure? Oh, I don't. Yeah. It's kind of hard to say. I mean, I love to play like, I don't know.
I think any arena is just
ideal.
any. I'll take anything at this point.
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah.
true.
Anything like arena.
Just a large venue.
Right.
Just like a big venue. More
No,
seats,
yeah.
the better.
But where's
seats.
the roof? Where's the limit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a question.
I'd like to play somewhere abroad, like a
Yeah, that's a good idea.
An
America.
That'll be really, like a big stadium.
America, but
Like a football, like American football stadium.
Yeah.
yeah, somewhere in America, somewhere abroad,
Yeah.
and somewhere big. Sums it up.
Yeah.
How big?
What do you like fans to feel when they hear your music?
It really depends on the song.
Yeah.
Depending on the song.
Yeah. So I mean, quite like, I mean, a lot of our songs are like acoustic songs. Feel like they're quite like hard hitting, and they're quite like solemn or quite they're like emotive. So we kind of wanted to kind of like take a step back and think about you know, like the songwriting and think about the lyrics and think about, you know, how we leave space. But then, you know, there's some songs where we just, you know, it's just you want just people to enjoy it, well, you know, not really thinking much about it. So it really depends on, and you know, you can just microanalyze and look at all the songs, but it's also just kind of just being like, yeah, that's cool, and then that's the end of it. You don't need to go into like extreme detail on the song. So
Yeah.
depends.
You try to make a set list kind of like a journey in a way, and
Kind of build it up.
Yeah, exactly. And the songs that you pick, like Em said, the acoustic ones, which we sometimes do, and some of the slow ones, and you have that build of like some songs that start really slow and like almost sound sad, but then they go into something really heavy and it gets people's energy up. And we want people to feel like not just sad and like emotional about those slow songs, but also like really energetic, which I think is super important if you want to try get people on board with what you're trying to do. So yeah, we want people to kind of feel what we feel when we play, which is like buzzing.
Mad adrenaline.
Now we've mentioned a little bit. Obviously, you guys are friends. Beyond the music, what do you do together?
Together. What do we do? What do you do?
Well, me and Theo go rock climbing.
Yeah, me and Joe like to climb.
Probably should do a bit more because we've only done it a couple of times.
Me and Ollie,
We jam.
we jam. We nerd out. We go to gigs together.
Yeah,
Like,
we play games
Yeah,
sometimes with each
yeah,
other,
yeah.
and you know, us four together, we go to parties together, or
That's my mate.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Doing every.
So, what does the future hold for Red by Night?
The money, the women.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, what does it hold?
Well, hopefully,
Apart from that.
Answered it.
hopefully touring around the world, playing in front of
you know what'd be
thousands and thousands of people.
We could have our own aeroplane. Yeah, like Led Zeppelin.
Basically it, yeah.
Yeah.
That, yeah.
Yeah, just
It's not a long answer. I think
There's no limit to it, really.
It's just
Yeah, we don't
enjoyment, isn't it? It's just
Yeah.
enjoying it. Just
Yeah.
You know, as long as we have people, you know, in the audience and they're enjoying it and we're enjoying it, then I think that's
That's it. I will
the
be happy.
basis of
well, we've
what
got something
matters.
to really look forward to, I think, especially at this age. It's like
Yeah.
there's so
Yeah.
much that was trying to make happen, and then it's exciting to see if it does happen, especially when we turn 18, which is what we're waiting for.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just waiting.
Because then that makes us. That means we can play a whole host of other gigs. Because obviously we're all under 18. It's hard to get some venues and some gigs. So when we're 18, that gives us a wider variety of places we can play.
yeah.
What are some of the gigs you're looking forward to right now?
We've got a couple festivals next year.
Yeah, we do.
yeah, we have the Breaking Bands Festival, which would be good as well.
Sharkfest as well.
Yeah.
Wales.
Hopefully these are like our first proper. They're proper rock festivals, aren't they?
Yeah.
So like we've never really done a proper rock festival. We've done little ones, but this will be something else. And I think next year is one of the most important years we're going to do. Because
Yeah.
it's that bridge between like kids and then when we start to turn more into adults and then like especially and develop our sound
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
massively, which is dead important for what we're trying to do.
Yeah.